Hello, this is a supplemental video for programming the Wi-Fi connections on 3D Photo printers, which use the Duet 2 control board and Duet 3 in the future. So if you are connected over a USB cable to your computer, in Windows you will use Yacht, and on Mac computers you will use the integrated terminal window. On Yacht, you can go ahead and click this little green checkbox to start the terminal, and it should say connected. If it does not, go ahead and click Close All Terminals, open a new terminal, and select the Duet 2. If the Duet 2 board is not here, go ahead and press refresh, and if it's still not there, unplug the board and plug it back in over USB, refresh, and then connect to the Duet 2 board. So we're going to be going over the Wi-Fi settings and programming them to show some additional steps and checks you can do, such as MAC addresses. So uh, you will want to first pause the Wi-Fi steps immediately. So that is command M552 S0. And when you go ahead and send that command, you should get an OK response back. To then program your Wi-Fi network information, you need your SSID name, your Wi-Fi name, your password, and you need to know what your default gateway address is, and we're going to be assigning a variation of that address to the printer. So in this case, we're going to do our network name, which is 3D Potter, and our password for our Wi-Fi network, and our IP address we're giving to the printer. And so then, when you send M552 S1, it should then connect to the Wi-Fi network after a few moments. As you can see there, we are now connected to our Wi-Fi network. So let's enter in this information incorrectly. So I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi mode back off, and I'm going to send a command to tell the board to forget all networks, which is M588S, and then you have quotes, and in the middle of the quotes you have a star symbol. Now all the Wi-Fi network addresses have been wiped off of the board. So if we try and type M552 S1 and reconnect to our network, we're going to get a bunch of errors that say no Wi-Fi network found, and this will continue off the screen because it's retrying and retrying and retrying. So we're going to go ahead and stop that process right now, and we're going to go ahead and show the exact same thing with the wrong information. So if you type in a Wi-Fi network address incorrectly, like I mistyped the SSID, or I entered in the wrong password, or if you messed up the IP address, and if you try and do M552 S1, it then again errors out because it's the wrong information. So M552 S0, and there we go, Wi-Fi module idle. We're going to go ahead and enter in the correct information for our network, which is our Wi-Fi name and SSID and the IP address, M552 S1. And there we are connected to our next network. So in its default configuration, uh, the broadcast mode, which is M552 S2, works, but we're going to go ahead and reprogram that to give its back default. So M552 should still work, 52 S2. And as you can see, it's making its own Wi-Fi address and providing its own information. You can also check what your MAC address is by sending the command M540. So M540, and that will return your MAC address. And that is good to have if you need to add the printer to a private network that has registered devices. You can send M540 in order to get your MAC address.